Faithfulness in marriage, financial budgeting. Married couples need to budget their money together. You're married, you're not roommates. Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey has a very successful financial university series and says, if you're serious about building a solid marriage and a strong financial foundation, it's time to throw out the yours and mine mindset and embrace ours. Here's the truth, marriage is about unity, and that includes your finances. Keeping separate accounts creates financial secrets and division. When you combine your income, goals, and expenses, you're building trust, teamwork, and accountability, essential for a successful marriage. I've seen it time and again, couples who combine accounts and work together experience fewer fights about money, achieve their goals faster, and have stronger relationships. So take the leap, get on the same page, in the same budget, with the same accounts. Your marriage is worth it. Dave Ramsey is well versed with the Boomer and Gen X age groups, but the financial environment has changed radically in the last decade or so. Opportunities to own property have greatly decreased and more people live paycheck to paycheck. However, many key elements remain the same, and the household budget remains something that both partners need to be involved in. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a classic framework of human psyche. 5 layers of specific needs, dealing with physiological, safety, social, self-esteem and ultimately self-actualization begins at the very core that affects our stability. At the very least, we don't want to be hungry, thirsty, exhausted, freezing, overheated, sick or in pain. In any marriage, the spouse needs to have her physiological needs met. Financial security is key in this initial level. Keeping to tight budgeting provides everything on that initial level being met. Those needs met, it provides a platform to creating the need to feel safe. Saving money means you might be able to live in a better neighborhood, provide better safety equipment within the home and just create a safer environment to raise the children. If we feel safe, our social needs for love and belonging come into play. Humans are tribal and we do feel more safe when we are part of a bigger group within which we can drop our barriers relating to rejection and alienation. Once our social needs are met, we grow into the self-esteem level. We have a desire to not only be a part of a group, but to feel admired and respected within it. Once achieved, we finally realize the most authentic and complete version of ourselves. Once the fundamentals have been realized, we can grow into what we choose, aligned with our values. It all begins at the first level, and that is the toughest level, because you build everything else onto it. Household budgeting is the key, which begs the question, do you make a monthly budget? If the answer is yes, who is actually involved in making it, and that leads to who is involved in keeping the family to that budget. The first step to building a budget is to sit down with each other and have an honest conversation as to what is important to each of you. Make and agree to an uninterrupted time where phones and TV get switched off. This can cover the whole year, or just the month ahead, but make some key decisions. Be honest with other regarding all of the household income expectations. If one of you works part-time, be realistic and see what hours you are likely to work, not work everything to hours you want to work. Be cautious because you are then working with actual income. Anything extra can be used to fill pots after needs have been met. Have a list of all fixed expenses with dates when that bill is due. In addition, list the debatables payments such as loans and credit card bills. Make a plan to cut these out over time. Build a weekly menu plan so you have a base of what you need. Allow extra for parties and special days. Always try to keep a small amount in the fun pot because you need to have something to hope for in the future. It's what dreams are for, and you'll be surprised how this can grow. Typically, it is the wife or domestic partner who knows what the family needs when it comes to food and cleaning supplies. They know where to get the best deals, what the current price is, and therefore is an essential part in making up the overall budget. In the same vein, the man of the house will stereotypically know what needs the mechanical side of the house needs. from oil changes and basic car maintenance to larger items within the house such as washers and dryers needing to be fixed. These are not needed often, but keeping a little back each month will build a buffer so that a big price tag repair won't hurt as bad. In addition to the basics, what else should you consider when building a budget? Have a separate notebook that has a separate page for every month. Bills that come every month such as utilities, gas, electricity, water, trash, may change during the year. Air conditioning in Arizona can raise electricity by $200 a month in the heat of summer. Is there a way to pay a set monthly fee every month so that hikes in the usage won't hurt the budgeting at peak times? If not, start to set aside money each week and don't touch it, so that when you need it, the money is there. How much do you spend on clothes? Children have growth spurts and always seem to need clothes at times when money is tight. However, as they grow, what the children wear can be a reason for ridicule or bullying through no fault of their own. Again, the answer is a separate little pot that can be added to, just for when that need arises. To make a visual, think of having a series of jars that have all different types of payments each month. Then, when money comes in, divide the money into each pot to make sure every week, these bills can be met. The final pot is that slush fund. This is what is left to enjoy life with. It is just as essential as the others, because we all need joy in our lives. Sadly, this pot is one that always seems empty, so you borrow from other pots to please your own needs, but who misses out? The children, the utilities, rent? This is why everyone needs to be involved. Input from both partners means that you both know the struggle and can work together to find solutions. Ultimately, you need to make a budget that is realistic. If you know what the costs are, and deliberately don't fund those needs, then the budget can never work. It will take a while to get right. You will forget things from time to time, which is why the notebook is important. Keep to the key mindset of rent and bills always come first. You don't want to be homeless or without power. Once bills are covered, food and essential clothing come second. This will mean not eating steak and lobster every day, but being realistic with rice, pasta, and potato making up the filling for cheaper meats on most days. Luxuries and a wanna-haves it will come a distant third place. One of every 3 couples who argue about money confess they have hidden purchases from their spouse. It has been noted that in 54% of great marriages, the couple talk weekly and even daily about their finances. This drops to 29% of marriages who claim their marriages are just okay or in crisis when they don't have the same conversation. The key is that both partners need to hold each other, and themselves, accountable for holding to a budget. It will hurt at first, but as time moves on and it becomes a natural part of your home life, it will also become a game when you both try to find the reward of extra dollars in the fun jar. Keeping a budget lets you know where your money is going, how you are spending it. It helps provide a cornerstone to build on. Without a budget, you guess where your money is going, struggle to pay bills you forget about, and build stress within the house. Stress can be greatly reduced when you know needs can be met each month. Without a budget, the house is filled with arguments on where the money is coming from to pay the basics, rent, food, clothing. Working together as a team builds solidarity and strengthens the marriage. Without a budget, you are more likely to be headed for the rocks, leading to a messy ending. Matthew 6:21 For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. If you look at your checkbook, credit card, or bank statement and list where you spend your money, you will see a mirror image of what you truly love.
Thank you for watching this section on financial benefits and the importance of them within the marriage as part of our love trio. We look forward to seeing you next week when we delve into infidelity. Till then, keep calm and man up.